many of them violent. Just then McCarthy entered the room, breathing heavily. He had run from his own office. McCarthy gave Miller and the group a rapid update from the phone call his aides had just had with Sund and Conti. Police at the Capitol were badly outnumbered by rioters, engaged in hand-to-hand combat, and losing the fight to secure the Capitol. As many as 8,000 protesters had pounded their way through barricades and were streaming through the halls of Congress. The Pentagon leaders were aghast. "What do you think, Chairman?" Miller asked Milley. "Get on the phone with the AG right now and get every cop in D.C. down there to the Capitol this minute. All 7,000 to 8,000 of them," Milley said. He recommended Hokanson mobilize the entire D.C. National Guard and send out a call for National Guard reinforcements from the nearby states of Maryland, Delaware, Pennsylvania, and Virginia. The discussion was briefly interrupted when, on a television in Miller's office, a news flash reported that shots had been fired in the Capitol. At 2:44, Ashley Babbitt, a 35-year-old Air Force veteran and Trump supporter from California, was shot by a Capitol police officer as she tried to break into the Speaker's lobby and refused a command to stop. At the Maryland State House in Annapolis, Governor Larry Hogan was a step ahead of them. When protesters first breached the police line at the Capitol, an aide pulled Hogan out of a Zoom meeting he was having with Japan's ambassador to the United States, and the governor quickly ordered the Maryland State Police Superintendent to mobilize 280 troopers in its rapid deployment force to grab their riot gear and drive immediately to the Capitol. Hogan then directed the Adjutant General of the Maryland National Guard to begin calling up 1,000 of its members. He knew they would not be able to cross state lines and enter the District of Columbia without approval from Miller, but he anticipated the ask would come, and wanted Guard forces ready at the border for a speedy deployment. "I don't want to wait around," Hogan said. Hogan soon got a call from Congressman Steny Hoyer, the number 2 House Democrat, who was from Maryland. Hoyer was in the Hart Building with Pelosi, Schumer, Kevin McCarthy, and other leaders. He spoke fast, and his tone conveyed urgency. "Governor, we need your help right now," Hoyer said. "The Capitol Police have been overrun. What can you do to help us? Can you send in the police? Can you send in the National Guard?" "Calm down, Steny," Hogan said. "I have nearly 300 state police on the way to the Capitol right now as we speak, and I've activated the National Guard, everybody we had available, 1,000 soldiers. But we don't have authorization to go in." Hoyer yelled across the room at Schumer, "Hey, Chuck! Hogan says he doesn't have authorization." Hoyer then tells Hogan, "Chuck says you do have authorization."